Hey guys, welcome to Black Cat Commentary. My name is Cherith, and today we are going to be watching the trailer for Furiosa, a Mad Max saga. This is a prequel to the Mad Max Fury Road movie that came out in 2015. That one starred Tom Hardy as Max and Charlize Theron as Furiosa. I'm a big fan of Mad Max Fury Road. I really enjoyed it when it came out. It swept at the Oscars. It got 8 Oscars, I believe, when it came out, and that was just like a really big deal because action movies don't usually do the best at the Oscars, but I love action movies. Action movies are some of my favorite movies to watch. They used mainly practical effects in a lot of the action sequences. It was very impressive, especially in a time when CGI was starting to take over like everything. So I'm excited to see if they've stuck with that, if they're going to do more of the practical effects approach. When that movie came out, everyone was really excited and really asking for another movie to come out, and a lot of people were asking for a Furiosa origin story. So I guess this is kind of what we're getting now, and almost 10 years later. That's crazy. But this one is starring Anya Taylor-Joy as Furiosa, Chris Hemsworth. I don't really know who his character is supposed to be. It looks like some of the original cast is returning, including Nicholas Hoult. So I'm curious to see where they're gonna go with this and what it's gonna look like. They're both directed by George Miller, who also made the original movies. So I'm excited to see what they're gonna do with it because it's a lot of the original team coming back to make this one. I don't know what Max was like in the original movies, but I think Tom Hardy did a really good job. Even though he didn't really have that much lines, he didn't really have as much to go on. Charlize Theron's Furiosa was definitely the star of that movie. Rosie Huntington-Whiteley, Zoe Kravitz was just starting to really take off in her acting career. In my opinion, the ladies stole the show, and as a teenage girl who loves action movies, who loves strong female characters, I know that term gets overused, I think this was a showcase of a strong female character that everybody resonated with, and had a really strong story and conveyed those messages without having to like spoon feed us like this is a strong female character. I don't know. I think that her character and her portrayal of Furiosa was amazing. I'm excited to see Anya Taylor-Joy's interpretation of that character as well. So let's watch the trailer. From Mastermind George Miller.
Whatever you have to do. However long it takes. Promise me you'll find your way home.
Oh, right, because she comes from the green place.
Furiosa. Give me this promise.
45 years after the collapse. Taken from her family. We're getting the synopsis here.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Wait.
start your engines.
Wait. Is that Chris Hemsworth? Oh my god. His face. It is. Guys, I didn't recognize him at first. I didn't recognize that was Chris Hemsworth. Ooh, so we're gonna see the green place, probably. Immortan Joe.
I'm Furiosa!
The darkest of angels.
Okay, in that little shot, I definitely could see Chris Hemsworth and his kind of mannerisms coming through, all the makeup and everything, so I could definitely see that.
Do you have it in you to make it epic?
She looks like a video game character right there. It shaved her head. Her head is shaved. I was waiting for the shaved head. Wow, okay, that looks super cool. I think the biggest surprise out of this whole thing was seeing Chris Hemsworth in all the makeup and everything like that. I didn't see Nicholas Hoult at all, so maybe it's more of like a reference or a flashback because he is listed as being in this new movie. It looks like we're gonna get some new fresh action sequences. One of my favorite parts from Mad Max Fury Road was the polecats. And so I hope we see more polecats. I'm actually really excited to see this biker gang and their dynamic and how creative they can be with the action on the bikes, because we did have some bikes in the last movie, but a lot of it was based around the war rig, which was super cool and offered a lot of different opportunities for dynamic action sequences. I still can't get over Chris Hemsworth in this, but I'm excited to see the two of them together and how they play off of each other. I also wanted to point out, I think a lot of people, myself included, until I did a little bit more research, I thought that Chris Hemsworth was taking a step back from acting because he had some genetic testing done that shows that he has a high chance of developing Alzheimer's disease. But it looks like he clarified with People magazine that he is not taking a break from acting because of that specifically, but more so because he wants to spend time with his children. So I wonder if his choice to do this movie was related to that, since historically all of these Mad Max movies are filmed in Australia. I love when actors are able to act in their own accents. It really their body language changes. Like, you can tell they're more comfortable. So I think that might play a part in his decision making to film this film, even though he said he wants to take a step back from acting. I think if he's filming something in Australia, then it's easier for him to still be close to his family. Maybe we'll see more films of him in Australia doing his natural Australian accent. But yeah, overall, I'm excited for this new movie. Thanks so much for tuning into my first video. I know it was pretty short. I hope to do longer videos reacting and talking about movies or books or like things like that, but I wanted to kind of start off with something a little bit light, a little bit easy, something I kind of knew I would like. So maybe I'll react to Mad Max Fury Road. I'll definitely be seeing it in theaters. One of the things that I'm really happy about is that I got to see Fury Road in theaters because it was just a whole different experience. So let me know in the comments what I should react to next. Thank you so much for joining me. If you want to like and subscribe, that'd be awesome. Otherwise, I will see you in the next one.